Repairs to the former hotel located at Liliendal along the Rupert Craig Highway is estimated to run into hundreds of millions of dollars. With a capacity to accommodate 300 persons requiring critical medical treatment for the novel coronavirus, it is anticipated to be a one-stop shop during the COVID-19 pandemic. While questions about the exact cost for the rehabilitation of the facility is still up in the air, Director General of the Ministry of the Presidency, Joseph Harmon, during a recent press conference pointed out that no formal contract between the current administration and the hotelier in respect to the handing over of the building has been inked.
I cannot say specifically what is the cost right now, but what I do know is that the present person who is in possession and occupation of the building has allowed for us to start working, I believe, even before any formal contracts have been signed. And so that the financial arrangements are still being worked out, but because it is a matter of national urgency, I think that facility was made available to the Ministry of Public Health.
Guyana is said to be the first country in the Caribbean to designate a specialized hospital for the treatment of COVID-19 patients. The former hotel will be converted to house several facilities, inclusive of quarantine and isolation. After the pandemic, Harmon added that the hospital will still be used for further epidemics, should any arise.
So I think that is something that we should embrace, and embrace in a very positive way. I believe that work has already started on the facility because it is not something that we can waste time about, and so that is an important aspect of the fight against this pandemic.
In responding to public concerns raised about the facility being at a higher risk of flood during the high tide, the Director General said that there has not been any recent flooding.
I am given that understanding that, but that there has been some work already done in that area where sea defense is concerned, and I don't recall recently where there has been any flooding. But in any event, the engineers and the geotechnical engineers would have taken that into consideration. I believe that the work has started, and it's work that is going on in earnest. And I think that at the end of it, in a very short space of time, we will have an A1 facility where we can be able to say to the world that this is what we are doing for Guyanese who are affected by this COVID virus.
Meanwhile, the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall has been transformed to a quarantine center to cater for 200 patients. Temika Rodney reporting for the HGP Nightly News.